Hey guys, welcome to a new video on cryptophonics. Today we'll be discussing a swing trading strategy using the half trend indicator. So this right in front of us is the Bitcoin daily chart. The very first thing we'll do, we will inserting half trend. Okay, so half trend, this one is the indicator we'll be using today. We will be making some changes. The very first thing that we need to do is we need to change the amplitude to 4 and remove the channels. Okay, this is it for the changes that we need to make in the settings of Halftrend. Now, the signals. What is going to be a buy signal and what is going to be a short signal? If we look over here, a blue line is being formed and this one is a red line. So there are two types of lines being observed. One is the blue one and the other one is the red line. So if a candle is formed above the blue line, it is a signal to buy. And if a candle is formed below the red line, it is a signal to sell. But if we look over here, we can see a candle is being formed below the red line, but the down move is not a great down move. A candle is formed above the blue line, the up move is good. If you look over here, a candle is being formed below the red line, the down move is a good one. So how do we filter the trades? How do we find the profitable ones? How do we nullify the false signals? So for that, what we'll be doing is we will be using RSI. And we will be making some changes in the default settings. For that, the changes that we'll be making is for the upper band from 70 to 60. We'll bring the level from 70 to 60, and for the lower band, we will bring the level to 40. That's it. Now, what we're going to do is we will be looking again at the signals being given by the half trend indicator. If we look over here, the half trend indicator gave us a signal to sell and the RSI is below the 40 mark. What we observe is not a good down move. But if we look over here, the blue line and a candle above it gave us a signal to buy, and the RSI is between the 60 and 40 mark, and the move is a good one. If we look over here, a candle is formed below the red line. After the formation of red line, the move was a good one, and also the RSI is between the 60 and 40 mark. This one is a good move too. After the formation of blue line, the RSI being in the 60-40 mark, being between the 60 and 40 mark, and the move was a good one. So what are the signals for us? If a red line is formed and the RSI is between the 60 and 40 channel, it is a sell signal for us. Whereas in case of a blue line, we will also be confirming that the RSI is between the 60 and 40 mark. If the RSI is not between the 60 and 40 mark, we will not be initiating any kind of trade. So let's backtest the strategy that we have just devised. Okay, so this one over here, red line was formed, signal to sell given by the half trend indicator, but the RSI is out of the 60 and 40 mark. Therefore, we will not be initiating a trade here. But if we go a little back, this point over here gives a buy signal is being given by the half trend indicator, and the RSI is between the 60 and 40 mark. What is observed is an up move, and that's a good up move. Okay, so what's going to be the stop loss for us? The stop loss will be the low of the previous candle. If the low of the previous candle is breached, we will exit from the trades. So this right here will be the exit point for us. Blue line formed here. So from this point, we entered into a trade to this point. If we look over here, red line formed, RSI between the 60 and 40 mark, down, down. The high is not breached. In these cases, the high of the previous candle not breached. What happened is good down move, down move. Okay. So if you look over here, this candle breached and gave a closing above the high of the previous candle. Therefore, we will be exiting from this trade over here. Okay, so this one again, red line, RSI between the 60 and 40 mark, down move from these levels was seen. If you look over here, a blue line is formed and the RSI is between the 60 and 40 mark. What we see is an up move from this point to this point. Also, this candle breached and gave a closing below the low of the previous candle. Therefore, this is the point of our exit from this point to this point. Now, this is a no trading zone as the signals given by both the indicators, Halftrend and RSI, are not complementing each other. If we look over here, the Halftrend gave us a signal to sell, but the RSI is outside the 60 and 40 channel. Therefore, we will not be initiating a trade. But if we look over here at this point where the line Halftrend line turned blue, this gave us a signal to buy, and what we observed was a good up move. Now, this point over here depicts the significance of the Halftrend indicators. So, for the safe traders, the stop loss will be the low of the previous candle in case of long trades and the high of the previous candles in case of short trades. But for the risk takers, the traders who are risk taking, they will be keeping the Halftrend levels as their stop loss. If the level is breached, if a closing below the Halftrend level is observed, it will be an exit point for those traders. This point over here, line turned. Okay, let me remove this one first. So this point over here, the line turned red and the RSI is well between the channel, gave us a signal to sell. What we observe is a good down move till these levels. As this candle, the next candle gave us a closing above the high of the previous candle, we will be exiting from our trades. Now this point over here, blue line, also RSI well within the 60 and 40 mark, gave us a signal to buy. Result was an up move from this point to this point. Okay, this point over here, a red line is being formed, but the RSI is outside. The RSI level is outside the 60 and 40 channel. Therefore, we will not be initiating a trade over here. If you look back over here, what we see is a blue line is being formed where the RSI is well between the 60 and 40 mark. Yeah, so this is it for this video. For more such content, stay tuned with us and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.